Classes in session. Welcome back. Welcome back. My name's Atet and you are tuned into Life with Atet, and here I talk all things nursing, lifestyle, and travel related. Today we are in a Business 101 class, baby, and we are talking how to establish and start a BLS, ACLS, and or PALS business. And if you have watched my past videos, it's 30 big money side hustles for nurses, and one of them I talk about a BLS business and how it's a great opportunity. This video is going to go a little bit more in depth. We're going to get into the nitty gritty, the specifics, into getting into it. Okay, one thing I will say is we're not going to go into the legalities. We're going to go into the specifics to start this business. I might do that as a quick overview, but first I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Please do that all over again. I appreciate your support. I will also mention my background is so plain right now. It has like no flowers. It's just and I'm a travel nurse. You guys may know that. So my backgrounds aren't always consistent, but I always like to at least have flowers because I love flowers. But I'm visiting my dad in Arizona and I just don't have the time for that today. So here I am. But we'll make this video good. I can't say short because it's never short, but we're gonna make it good. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into the legalities of how to create a BLS, ACLS, and or PAL business, but we know that you need to have what? You need a business name. You need a business plan that you didn't skimp on. You really need to take that seriously. You want to establish your business structure. So if that's an LLC, you want to go to your corporate commission office in your area and do that. If you want, you can trademark your name. That's something if you want to. You also want to establish, your state and federal tax IDs, which you can do through the IRS website. And if all that's complicated, you can go through a third-party website such as like Zen Business, and they will do it all for you. And what else? What are just some of the basics? Just the business basics, those things. I'm assuming that you are going to get on the ball and do your research on that, because I'm not a lawyer and I'm not an accountant, so I can't really give you more than that and to do your own research. And there's no reason why you can't, because the internet is at our fingertips. But let's get into the specifics. The very first thing you want to do, and you have to be, is BLS, ACLS, and or PALS certified. Like, come on, you cannot be teaching this stuff if you don't know it yourself. And if you're a nurse, most likely you're already certified, so check. You want to really have it through American Heart Association, just because so many companies for nurses just require it be American Heart Association. They're one of the largest organizations. They put a ton of research into their stuff, so just make it easy on yourself and everybody else and just be AHA certified with whichever courses you're looking to teach. Secondly, you want to become an instructor, and how you become an instructor is you go to the American Heart Association website, you find a training center. Once you find one on their website, because you want them to be certified through AHA or you're screwed, and you want to Google them, make sure they're reputable, and make sure they don't have a ton of bad reviews. You want quality, especially if it involves your money. Once you've done research, you're going to call them or look on their website and find the next class to become a trainer. And when you do that, you sign up, you pay. That's around, like, I would say $200 depending the area. When I was in the DMV area in DC, it was like, I want to say almost like $200 to $300, but there are other areas of the country such as Texas where it's like $150. So you want to look at the area, and then you're going to take the course. Before you take the course, they're going to send you a ton of information and tests. You're going to go complete those on the AHA website and on their website. You're going to take the course either in person or online, and they are not going to be teaching you how to perform BLS or ACLS or BLS, or did I say They're not going to teach you how to perform ACLS, BLS, or PALS. They expect you to already know that and to know it well, because now you're teaching. What they're going to do is teach you how to be an instructor. And so I'm going to show you guys my big binder. It's so heavy, like I don't even know how long I'm going to be able to hold this thing up. So this is my instructor binder. I teach more than BLS. I also teach like ACLS and first aid and things like that. So I have all my courses in here. But in this binder, you're going to have to buy an instructor manual, which looks like this. And the instructor manual, you'll go through each tab. You're going to go through concepts, preparing, teaching, testing, lesson plans, and heart code BLS. And this is what you're going to go through in the class. They're teaching you how to go through the videos, how to properly sign your customers up, your students up. I want to keep calling them patients. Like, that's such a bad habit to break. They're not your patients, they're your students. They're going to teach you how to teach people, like I've said a million times. And this book is essential because it's going to teach you how to go through the videos. Because as we know, you're going to buy the instructor videos on the American Health website. You can buy them as a digital copy or as a DVD. So when you're in the classes and those students are watching the videos, that is what you're playing, and you're going along with your book and the videos to teach the course. And American Heart Association is big on letting the videos teach the students, and you're there as a mediator in a way. You're not really teaching, you're guiding them through so that they're certified in the same way, so that all students receive the same exact teaching. They want them to go off the video and not you teaching all cowboy, cowgirlish. Okay? So after you complete the course, you're going to ensure before that you are going to align with your training center. So a training center is a whole different story. To become a training center is a lot more work, and I don't have any information on that to create that video. But you have to have a training center. Not only are they going to train you to be an instructor, but you align with them. So then after you teach a class in your own business, you can go onto the training center's website, enter your student's name, say that they passed that final test, and then your training center will issue the student their ID. And they can go on the American Heart Association and recover that. But you cannot give a student an ACLS, BLS, or PALS card if you do not have a training center. Only training centers can issue those. Those cost about $6 to $10 for us instructors. So the fee that we are charging the student up front, like that $100 or whatever, that is going to help cover the cost of the cards, which we can only get from the training center, if that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, you can ask in the comments and I'll clarify it from there. So from there, we are going to buy your inventory. So let's review. You've already come up with a business name. You've come up with a business plan. And in the business plan, make sure you're really listing your potential clients. Is it going to be hospitals, doctors' offices? Is it going to be Girl Scouts, Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts? Is it going to be the YMCA and community classes for parents to bring their kids and, you know, you train families? Is it going to be, are you going to do team building for corporations? Who are your clients? Because you can reach far beyond just nurses and hospitals. Think about that. You've established your business structure, you've got your tax IDs, you are BLS certified, you've already aligned with the training center, you've taken the BLS classes, now you're an instructor, they've taught you how to work the website. In your business plan, you've already thought through some marketing ideas and getting your name out there, but you can't do any of it until you have some inventory. Okay, inventory, I'm going to tell you right now, that's probably the most expensive part of starting this business. It was like maybe $1,600-ish, $1,800-ish when I started. I know prices have gone up a bit, but it's still relatively cheap. You're going to need to buy 2 to 3 adult mannequins, and you're going to need to buy, ideally, 2 to 3 to get started. 2 to 3 babies. So American Heart Association allows you to have 3 students per mannequin to be within compliance. So let's say you have a whole class and 4 mannequins, you're able to have 12 students, charge them each $100, that's $1,200 for that time period, not including the cost of operation, right? So I would say if you can get 3 to 4 each, that is a great way to start. You can buy them on WorldPoint, you can buy them on Amazon, but no matter where you buy them, make sure they have the biofeedback devices here. I don't know if you can see how that lit up. Right, so that just shows how they light up. Can you guys see that? Maybe not. But as your students are practicing compressions, how the mannequin lights up will tell them whether the depth and the rate are accurate, you know, are within limits to save a life. So they must have biofeedback devices now to be in compliance with the American Heart Association. Along with that, you're going to buy lungs, you're going to buy some practice masks, and obviously bleach wipes and all of that good stuff. Masks kind of come in here in these bags, and I bought some extra. I have a couple carrying cases for all my mannequins, but this is just the smaller one that I keep this particular adult in that I showed you earlier. And then after that, you're gonna, I just like love babies, they're so cute, even though it's like not, even though it's just a doll, I just want to hold it. So anyways, you want to buy pins, you want to buy note paper for all of your students. All your students have to have, where is it? All your students have to have a manual. If you want to do it right and you want to make sure all your students are with the American Health Association compliance, they all need to have a provider manual. These cost about like what, $15 to $20, but you know, you can charge like $25 to $30, whatever is reasonable and fair. You could charge that. Make sure every student has one unless they have theirs, and it has to be current. 2020 is the minimum date of the BLS books. They cannot be bringing their books from 2015, 2010. It has to be 2020 or higher, and these are good for 5 years before they update again. You want business cards, you can hand them out to your students at the end, you know, so that they can refer other people. But if you ever come in contact with a potential client, you want to have business cards. You can easily make those online. You can make like print 1,000 for like $30. So do that. You can create a social media presence where people can go on and just like look, because we're in that age where people want to ensure that you're real, and it's a great way to stand out from competitors who are not even on social media and competing in that way. You can make it fun. Be creative. Like, this is all about being creative, putting your personality on it, putting your business savvy on it. You know, I'm just giving you like the bones of it. So the next thing you want to do is always stay updated with American Heart Association. You can look weekly, you can look maybe bi-monthly, or maybe your training center will send you out a newsletter of any changes happening. But you always want to kind of be in the know. It is your job. Your money relies on it. And that's really it. My biggest thing after this is just take pride in, okay, this phone is like killing me, like, just take pride in the business that you've created, and just know that this business in particular really is about saving lives. You want to do a great job so that the people that you're training can go out into the world and be empowered to save lives. But there's just a lot that you can do. You just have to put your spice on it, your savvy, and I'm sure it's going to come out great. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, anything that I missed, I would love to expand on that in the comments. But today's video was how to start a BLS, ACLS, and PALS business. I hope this was helpful, and I cannot wait to see you guys again. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.